turned around as soon as that bell rings. Brandon Nash learned that the hard way. ProPain, though, taking his time. If he wants to win this challenge, better get in there. Scoops him up. World's strongest slam. Oh, my goodness. That is going to be a tough time to beat.
Tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Y'all ain't ready for none like us. PCW trouble to some of you stunting tough. When your best is not enough and everything's looking rough, you gotta push past it fast, ain't no stopping when it built like us. So catch a buzz that goes along with those that shine bright. Through sweat and blood, I pave the road that glows in limelight. And rhyme tied and fight for whatever's necessary. Not temporary, we varied and bested very rarely. No time to be sedentary, everything else is secondary. Success and nothing less is what I expect till I'm dead and buried. Nearly clearing the ceiling when I face the crowd is cheering. Never weary or fearing as we chase our adversary. Facing greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight.
All right, folks, we are back. Doc Haywood joined by Bad News Blakesley on commentary. We've got a shot in the dark match coming up. The Beat the Clock Challenge, 24 seconds, the time to beat, set last week by ProPain. And here comes Bam Bam Barbosa with Sergio and Jason Valens.
Last week.
Oh, it's a little body English there for the fans.
You know, if you haven't experienced PCW live, every time Sergio Garcia picks up or Santana picks up a microphone, just turn on your blender and throw in every fork that you own in that blender. That's what it's like.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You don't deserve to see perfection.
But he's the man with the gold, so you have to listen to him.
Fighting champion. Because I am greatness. And because I want you to see what I put together. I am going to allow my second half of the VIP of professional wrestling to compete in this miserable town.
Well, folks were smart. They took a bathroom break during all that.
You could have took a bathroom break. You could have ran to the gas station, got yourself 7 monsters.
That's a lot of monsters.
I'm a lot of man.
And the next man in the Beat the Clock Challenge, he's going to have his work cut out for him. 24 seconds set by ProPain last week. I think that might not be an issue if you were in this challenge.
You know, it would all just come down to foot speed. Could I get a hold of him? Would he run? But here's a man that's put a lot of work into it. Big Don Stockton, I've seen this guy transform himself from a out-of-shape rapper to a slightly out-of-shape rapper.
Well, Big Don putting in the work. Maybe not as much as Arsonist, who had that impressive body transformation, but Big Don been very impressive, been very successful.
As he liked to say it, he's been rolling the block.
Rolling the block. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but he keeps saying it.
Oh, spinning the...
Running the block, walking the... I don't know, spinning the block. It's all...
Could have been a DDP wide post for all I knew.
Let's go! Just a reminder to folks in the crowd, to beat ProPain and become the final entrant in the shot in the dark match, Don Stockton must defeat his opponent in less than 24 seconds. I got it!
That's a tall order.
So, either Bam Bam or Stockton has to defeat their opponent in 24 seconds.
Yeah, I suppose if Bam Bam beats Stockton, well, no, if Bam Bam beats Stockton, Stockton's still in that four-way elimination match. He would just probably come in last. The slowest time will come in last. Will come in first. I'm sorry. The first two opponents, and then the quickest time, which right now is ProPain, would come in last, being the freshest man in the match.
Hopefully he learned from his tag team partner and actually turns around. Hey, he's facing the right way. He's on a good track.
He's oh, no, he turned around again. There's the bell. Don splashes him in the corner. Big slap.
Oh, he might do it.
Stockton slam.
Get in there, Larry. Get your old ass out there.
Oh, only a 2 count. Look at these two. Sergio Santana being the toxic poison that he is to this.
The toxic chihuahua, if you will.
Oh, big shot.
Bam Bam showing us why he's called Bam Bam. Bam Bam on his face, Bam Bam on his chest, and then Bam Bam on the floor.
Oh, Big Don Stockton slams him down.
Oh, that's hard on one's anus. Smart. Get the bigger man running around. Get all of his.
1 minute has elapsed.
They're just fighting for pride. This is PCW. You either nut up, you shut up, and none of these guys like to shut up.
Oh, big clothesline takes off Bam Bam's head.
But he's showing fight. You got a 1 off a devastating clothesline.
Man, come on. Do that thing I got you.
down, so I suppose Manny and RC will have to try and beat at least 2 minutes to be the second man in.
I mean, at least the MVPs are working together as a unit, unlike Stockton and his brother.
Oh, Stockton caught him! Oh! I think he just spun the block! There it is, 3!
Too much man, too much muscle.
And 40 seconds.
Bam Bam's going to be great in the future, just not tonight.
Well, Big Stockton right now entering third. So if Manny or Arsonist want to get into that third spot, they are going to have to beat 2 minutes 40 seconds, or they're going to have to beat 24 seconds to enter last.
That 24 seconds, I think, might be safe.
You could be right.
ProPain better thank his lucky stars that his opponents keep turning around. Isn't that how he won the belt?
I don't remember.
I think he did the same thing to Showtime Shoop. Shoop went to go take the shirt off and he smashed him in the corner.
You're probably right. All right, folks, we'll be back after these messages. Another Shot in the Dark match coming up.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
At last, I have control of your YouTube stream. Are you receiving me? Good. Listen, let's scan the QR code I've so graciously provided. Join the Haywood Underground, purchase some merch, and help me save pro wrestling in NorCal.
You got the plan. Pull it out. To be the man, you gotta make the people shout. Here we go. Hit the lights. Start the show. Gonna rock you into the night. I got the blueprint for success. I got the blueprint for excess. I got the blueprint.
All right, folks, we're back. Another Beat the Clock challenge. 24 seconds set by ProPain last week. Big Don at 2 minutes 40 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. I do hear a rumor he is sponsored by Grindr.
I wouldn't know about that. Those people don't talk to me. Frosty Pogson looking to play spoiler to Manny Roa as Manny tries to either take that final spot from ProPain or slide into third where Don Stockton currently is.
Hey, doctor, you're in charge. Can we get this guy a full shirt? I'm tired of seeing his nipples.
Well, I hear he's a fan of the Batman, the Joel Schumacher Batman movies. And we've got Big Don Stockton joining us here. We're doing good, Big Don. Right now, you are entering that four-way elimination at third.
Most definitely, the way I look at it, Doc, bad news. It's a win-win for me. I get to get my hands back on Arsonist, plus I get a shot in the dark.
I've been focused on that goal. That shot in the dark pendant is going to be huge for one person's career.
Absolutely huge. That shot in the dark bling gonna grant the winner a match of their choice for the belt of their choice anytime, and there is no expiration date on that bad boy. If you want to hang on to it for 5 years, go ahead.
It's not to mention every competitor in the shot in the dark is a dog. Manny Roa, I've been against this man multiple times. We have so much history. This man, I believe, has the deepest bag in pro championship wrestling.
Yeah, you're not wrong. A Grand Slam champion. He's won the Last Man Standing Rumble. He's been a tag champion, a InterCalifornia champion, a PCW champion.
He's done it all.
He has indeed.
Yeah, don't forget, you had a faction that later betrayed him and he lost his belt.
I know quite a bit about that faction. They did a number on us too when we came here.
Yeah.
That's why you can't count out any of these guys. Any of them.
At least these boys are showing respect to the greatest referee in all of California, nay, all the United States, Sparky Valley.
Oh, 100%.
There's the bell. Clock is ticking. Manny better get on it. Don't
Go,
let
you got 24 seconds, let's go!
Manny taking time to appeal to the crowd, but yeah, he's got 24 seconds and I feel like it's already gone.
I don't respect this at all. He's playing for second place. Yeah, hell, he might be playing for third place.
I respect this man so much. Oh, even I don't think this is smart. Oh, there we go.
Only a 1 count.
No. He's used to taking shots to the face. That ain't gonna put him away.
Yeah, it can't be that easy. Let's see what he brings out on this match. Like I said, he's got the deepest bag. What?
Seriously, Doc, can we up this guy's contract? I'm getting grossed out.
Well, I mean, I don't really have much control over the dress code.
You said you were in charge.
I've felt those before. That does not feel good.
Well, it's more of a state of California thing. Big German suplex from the Last King, and Frosty holding the back of his neck. Oh, we might see a rain of suplexes.
Oh, wasting way too much time, John, to the crowd.
I believe he's going to get him down with one of these. It just depends on which one and how much time that takes.
Manny taking too long to get up. 2 minutes, 40 seconds now, the time to beat. If Manny wants to slide into your spot as man number 3.
Yo, if any of them can do it, it's going to be this man right here. But the time he's taking. Oh! Poggy's showing some fight here. One more time.
Frosty with a kick to the face, fighting back, clubbing blow.
He keeps this up. He's definitely not beating that time.
Frosty might finally earn my respect here.
Let's go, Jason.
Just like that, Doc.
2 minutes. Manny's got 40 seconds.
2. All right.
Only
I
a
thought he
2
had him
count.
there. You drop a man, there's only so many times you can drop a man on his head before he doesn't get up.
I never thought I'd say this in my life, guys, but let's go Frosty. Come on, man.
Manny just giving up too much time here. Frosty on the outside.
Let's face it, you've thought of let's go Frosty before.
Never in my
Looking
life.
by your waistline.
10 seconds, shotgun drop kick. Can
That's
Manny
it.
get
That's
it?
it.
It's got to be it.
Is that the buzzer?
Buzzer. Let's go, Doc.
That was the buzzer.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Sparky Ballard coming.
All that blood, all that sweat just to get in last place.
I understand it. This crowd, there's something about it.
Not like a 2-second buffer?
It was not the time to do that.
Definitely not. Manny going to be entering now first.
Oh,
It's Stockton.
Either facing off against you or your former tag team partner. I guess my efforts to get you guys to reconcile.
you can say former dude.
Former. Oh! Manny!
Oh, there's still some bad guy left in him, folks.
I don't know about that guy. Maybe more so frustration than anything.
Manny a little salty over how he's having to enter.
Man.
Now,
I don't agree with it, but
Hey, Stockton, you better go thank Frosty. He took an ass whooping so you could go third.
hey, you know what? Thank you, Frosty. I appreciate you.
You know who I got? That big man right there.
I see you right there.
well,
I'll be waiting.
One on the right. Nah, he's too big.
That seems a little
One
inappropriate.
on the right.
Very, very much so. He's talking to a child.
all right, folks, on that note, we'll be back after these messages with the final.
Manny Roa has failed to beat Big Don Stockton's time. before the world went digital, before summer was just a filter. There was feeling, there was music, there was Diamond Summer. Dr. Haywood takes you on a tropical journey through rhythm, regret, and ridiculousness. Here's that synth pop splash that started it all, Diamond Summer. And the outlaw cautionary country tale, Don't Go Drinking with Dr. Haywood. Of course, the classic rock anthem, Born in a Mansion, Raised in an Arcade, Casa del Haywood. And who could forget the track that became a lifestyle, Take It Easy, Take It Twice. Plus the throwback sound that conquered the islands, Haywood Goes Hawaii. It's more than an album, it's a lifestyle. And remember, folks, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice.
You know, if anybody can do this, as much as I hate to say it, it's going to be this guy.
Larry?
Well, yeah, lawman. You never know what's going to happen with this guy.
And your official is
Hey!
Here's my dude. Play the guitar, you.
From that silver-haired fox. You must have heard about his reputation.
Johnny Fuego.
Rocking the mullet and the air guitar.
With a mullet like that, he can do this.
Johnny looking to play spoiler for Arsonist. No secret who you are rooting for in this match.
Most definitely. Like I said, Arsonist can beat this time. Will he? That really depends on how well he's prepared for this. Because Fuego, you can't take him too lightly.
It's tragic what happened to you guys, especially after all the fun we had at Magic Mountain that you guys can see back in season 3.
Good times.
But how the times have changed.
for your fourth and final shot in the Dark Bling. This man don't just follow the hype. He is the hype. He is king. He is the Arsonist.
Bart playing the circle game with the fans and the fans dogging him. A, for the way they treat, for the way he treats them, and B, for the way he treated you. Handful of tights when he beat you in Red Bluff, and that was kind of the beginning of the end for you two.
Man, it hurts my soul. This man is my brother. We've been to war in the streets. We've been to war in that ring. And for things like that to happen, it hurts, Doc. It really hurts, which is why I'm going to take this shot in the dark opportunity to not only get my shot in the dark, but to hurt him.
Well,
it's a tale as old as time. Gold and greed corrupt all.
The last man standing was not a fluke, gentlemen. I'm going to do work on this night. I'm telling you that right now. But first, he's got to get past Johnny Fuego.
Johnny's ready. He's facing the right way.
Must be Big Ron Stockton's time of 2 minutes and 40
I don't think I've ever seen a man.
It's not going to happen, brother. It's not going to happen.
I don't think I've ever seen a man with a more shiny lower body than Johnny Fuego.
That's almost as shiny as Arsonist's head.
Hey, you show some respect.
Drop toe hold. Look at Johnny Fuego showing some moves.
Come on, you got him, Johnny.
I hope they both hurt each other.
Me too.
I thought you liked Johnny. Oh, God.
But regardless,
see how quickly you turn on people, you piece of crap.
You in there with a man like the Arsonist, you're going to take something.
Hey, I do not want to be caught in the middle of you two big men arguing.
Well, they'll take it easy for right now. I respect you, Bad News. That man with the flames on his shirt, not so much.
Oh, Fireman's carry. He might be looking for the burn down, everybody. Oh!
Let's go! One! Oh, one count. Let's go, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny, stick it to him. Oh, laying it wait. I like it. Oh, here comes the monkey flip.
Oh! Johnny lands the monkey flip.
Oh, we got another one?
No, he got greedy.
Well, so far, Arsonist did not beat ProPain's time. Looking at that 240.
You gotta go for it again.
Oh!
I think he calls that mouth to south.
Arsonist dropping the coin purse right on Johnny Fuego's throat.
So disrespectful. They said it, not me.
Arsonist talking some trash to one of the young fans. Stab, kip up. Impressive athleticism from Arsonist.
Very, very impressive. Johnny Fuego need to do something because it's looking like it's getting close. Oh, let's go.
Arsonist didn't put enough weight over those shoulders.
You gotta respect him though. He keeps going for the pin. He's in it to win it, not in it to win it for second or third place.
We got about 40 more seconds here before he starting everything off, buddy.
Looking for the burn down. Everyone again. Oh, he landed it. But, it looked like it took a bit out of the Arsonist. He's not capitalizing enough. Johnny Fuego could be rolling out.
This is the difference between good and great. Good people will hit the move. Great people will finish it with a pin.
10 seconds left. He ain't getting this one. Let's go.
The Arsonist have failed to beat Big Don Stockton's time.
Congratulations, Big Don.
This man has to be out there with Manny Roa before I even get in there.
And then, of course, it will be followed by ProPain, the winner of that match. At Extreme Measures will get the shot in the Dark Bling, a shot at any championship, their match choice at any time.
That's right, buddy. You're going to be starting that thing off.
That makes Big Don Stockton official. The 4 inches.
Let's go. That's right. See you, buddy.
Big Don Stockton going to be the third entrant in the shot in the dark. And folks, that's all the time. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, like I said, every one of these competitors are dogs. But bet you what, the big homie Don gonna spin a block on every single one of them. I'll see you later, Doc.
All right, that's all the time we got for this week. For Bad News Blakesley, Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice.
Wrestlers, lace up. If you're gonna talk stiff, better back that stuff. Lace up, lace up. If the match gets wild, better roll and bump tough. Lace up, lace up. Doc Haywood call the shots. You know what's up. Lace up. We keep the locker room rough. I step through Gorilla Diamond Flash on my sleeve. Gave an
Thank you, Dr. Haywood, you really are the best. Thank you, Dr. Haywood, so much better than the rest.